All right. So, I think we actually have a reason why Warner Brothers Discovery is actually selling off or looking to sell off its gaming division. It would appear that Warner Brothers Discovery earnings reports reveal Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League caused a 41% loss in video game revenue. %41. Let's continue. And yet further confirmation that the game was a complete and total misfire in almost every regard. Right. Warner Brothers Discovery's latest earnings report has revealed that the absolute failure of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League led to their quarterly video game revenue declining by digits. Right. As detailed by the company in second quarter in 2024, the overall studio revenues for the quarter compared to the same period the year prior decreased 4%, excluding drops resulting from changes in foreign currency exchange rates due to their struggles in the TV, theatrical, and video game studio. Well, gee, I don't know why, man. Why do you think that is? Right? Why do you think we have the worst Mortal Kombat in history? Right? We have the worst Mortal Kombat in history because we have people that have no idea how to handle a franchise. Not to mention all the other IPs that they own. TV revenue declined 27%, primarily driven by the timing of initial telecast productions, as well as lower licensing sales. Theatrical revenue increased 19% ex FX, primarily due to higher home entertainment revenue from Dune Part 2, which was pretty big, and also Godzilla Kong the New Empire. And while these double-digit declines are significant, they pale in comparison to the damage done to the company's financials by the underperformance of their video games division, where games revenue declined 41%. Primarily driven by the weak performance of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Whew. You know, even the shills out there couldn't save that pile of shit. Right? Couldn't even save it. I can't get over that, man. The statistics just write themselves. Anyway, compared to the strong performance of Hogwarts in the prior year. Yes, and despite that, right, Hogwarts, you know, Hogwarts Legacy had almost every media establishment, every dipshit out there. You know, people were being attacked, you know, streamers were being attacked, creators were being attacked, because they just wanted to play a really great Harry Potter game, right? But because these weirdos that think that J.K. Rowling is somehow transphobic because she doesn't believe in the fairy tale fiction of Neverland, thinking that, oh, if you decide one day you wake up and feel like a woman, you just simply are, then that made her transphobic, and then all these weirdos just melted down. I saw this chick the other day, she'd had a Hogwarts tattoo, and she literally got her entire arm blacked out to cover it up, acting like, oh, now I own J.K. Rowling. No, you didn't own shit, idiot. Right? Now, for the rest of your life, short of, you know, tattoo removal, you're gonna have, like, pool algae green fucking sleeve. Because you believe in an ideology that is toxic and absolutely, you know, brain rot. Speaking of the revenue during the company's 2024 earnings, I'm not saying that, but no. Outright admitted the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League was a major reason for their financial stumble. Right? I'd be throwing Mortal Kombat in there as well. I would. 100%. Let's see if they mention Mortal Kombat in here anyway. Now turning to studios who enjoyed healthy theatrical revenue. No one cares about that. No one cares about your theater shit. We're talking about games, right? Games are still struggling against last year's Hogwarts Legacy and a muted response to the Suicide Squad. Further, when later pressed by Goldman Sachs, they said as a core part of the portfolio, Warner Brothers Discovery CEO admitted that Task Force X's latest mission was an absolute bust. Yes, he began. We know that our franchise, in particular, a world where the gaming industry launching brand new franchises is getting harder and harder. It's not so much that it's launching brand new games. You're launching shit around an ideology that about 98% of the world don't agree with, and is inherently toxic. You may as well just swallow poison and then go, oh yeah, but I'm hydrated. I mean, that's the equivalent, right? You could have made a great game, right? Like Rocksteady's done in the past, but you didn't because you just follow this woke shit, right? You still need a great game, and the reality is we've had the unfortunate, in the short period of 12 months, we went from having the record year with Hogwarts to the complete opposite with Suicide Squad, and also within that last year, Mortal Kombat 1's released. I've noticed actually they're not even mentioning Mortal Kombat, right? If Mortal Kombat 1 was selling gangbusters, they would have mentioned it. So that's proof again that Mortal Kombat is failing. And if it's not enough to get them keep playing per tease with the aforementioned DLC pack, yeah, nobody's playing as some lesbian short-haired bitch. No one gives a fuck about that. We want Mr. Freeze, right? Looking like Schwarzenegger with his fucking, funny, corny, cheesy lines. Right? Not this bitch. Nobody asked for that. Nobody. Right? This looks like Frost's lesbian aunt. Oh, we can look forward to Deadshot's daughter, Zoe Lawton, joining the team in the future. This is what I mean. Like, listen, no offense, right? But the gaming industry is still, by and large, mostly men, right? I know women have become more and more into gamers, and that's really great. I'm very happy about that. But let's be real here. Not even fucking women would be picking this shit up. Oh, gee, I want to play as my lesbian aunt of Frost. And then Deadshot's... What? Gee, I don't know why the game's failing. Right? Judging Crow says, it's bad when a suit can't dance around the issue anymore. The entire company, Warner Brothers itself, is losing a third of its total value in just 6 months. Right? So apparently they lost total value of $9.1 billion in the second quarter of 2024. That's a 10% loss in just 3 months. That's crazy. Brings up the total loss in value for the year to 33%. Zaslab is trying to spin it as a road bump in the market. Nah, it's dying, and you know it's dying, right? I can't get over that. That's if you know, you know, right? Anyway, so but not a single mention. Now this is talking about gaming, right? Not a single mention of Mortal Kombat, right? Didn't all these shills out there, all the unipros, say that the game is still exciting, basically? Like I said, what about retention rates? What about people that are willing to spend money on the store? Right? What about the people that refunded? It is the lowest retention rate of all Mortal Kombats in the last decade, right? And yet they go, oh, but stuff. Yeah, it sells because it's got Mortal Kombat on the tin. But it's still not saving the company. It doesn't even get a fucking mention, dude. That's how bad it's going. It doesn't even get a mention in here at all. Not even a little bit. Anyway, catch you next time.